Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I can tell you everything you need to know. I have been doing this for 50 years. I worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. So yes, this makes me 5 decades old doing this work. So anyway, I have a whole team of former IRS agents who are available for representation and consultation. I do these YouTubes for 3 reasons. I listened about 2 or 3 years ago to a bunch of YouTubes, and there's just a lot of garbage out there, and a lot of people you just really don't need to believe because they honestly don't know what they're doing. I've worked 10,000 of these cases. I've been on every major news station, and you just need to know the truth so you don't get ripped off by companies. So anyway, as an insider, a former insider to IRS, I give you that information you need to help you along. Whether you choose this or not is academic, but at least you have the information you need. So I bang the drum on this topic all the time. How do you not get ripped off by a tax debt settlement company offering tax debt forgiveness? Over and over and over, I make videos to expose these companies so you know how to pick the right company. Whether it's us, the person the work you do work with is located in your hometown, there's got to be a couple parameters that you need to use so you don't get ripped off. Let me tell you, when you look at Google or these search engines, the first 4 people listed on top are ads. They're not the best. They pay for that space. You'll see the word ad right next to them, and if you go on Google, the bottom 3, you'll also see their ads too. They've paid to have that position there. That don't mean jack that they're there. It just means they got a big advertising budget to throw at you. You should know that the bulk of your money goes to the advertising and the salesperson taking the information on your case. Those people make between 40 and 50%. The ad dollar, you're probably paying 10% for your own ad that you've just clicked on, and the person actually doing the work only makes 5%. That's how these are all set up. Many of these companies are owned by hedge funds and bigger business. They know there's higher profit margin, so they can spin these cases. It's not unusual for them to spend $300,000 a month in advertising, and that's what you're paying for salespeople and advertising. They want to know how much you can get on your pocket. That's why they take all that information, so here's how you stop that. You go ahead and ask the person when they're working, when you call them, I want to speak to the person who will be working my case. They're not going to give you that person because they got to size you up, and you have to get in your pocket first. It's not how you do it. You call a company like us, I want to know who you are, and I want to know what's going on with your case. I don't take any information really at the beginning, none, and I don't ask for your money, and neither should they. This is what you got to do. Listen to me well. You want to speak either to a tax attorney, a CPA, or enrolled agent. Those are the only 3 people licensed to speak to IRS. These are the only people working the case there. No one out that firm works the case. As a matter of fact, the person working the case doesn't even see your case or your paperwork till you paid them. So how can they tell you what the result is going to be? What you have to do in speaking to that person, you must give them, if you owe a tax debt, you must give them the financial statement IRS wants. The 433F, the 433A, or the 433 OIC. Those are the determining factors how IRS is going to close your case. So if you don't send me those or send that company that, they can't tell you what the hell that they're going to be doing because they don't have the information. Hang up the phone, find someone else who's a tax attorney, CPA, enrolled agent, former IRS, that knows what the hell they're doing, that can tell you based on your facts and circumstances how that case is going to go ahead and end. Within 15 seconds of looking at your financial statement, 15 seconds, I will tell you exactly how IRS is going to work your case because I've worked so many of them, and so should everybody else. So if you want the best settlement, you got to speak to someone who's worked hundreds and hundreds, whoever they are, hundreds and hundreds of these cases. Remember, these ads you click on, you're speaking to salesmen, you're paying advertising, and the person at the back end doesn't even know about your case until you've paid them in full. Do not get ripped off. Follow the advice that I'm telling you. And as soon as someone gives you a spiel at the beginning, well, this is our format, this is what we have to do to get the information, then they shouldn't bill you, because they don't know what the result's going to be until they look at the correct information. Thank you for listening to this video. Give me a subscription if it's helpful. YouTube loves me to have subscriptions. It kind of moves me up, and I appreciate those. Leave me a comment. You want me to make a YouTube? Leave me a comment. I'll at least answer your questions. I do get back with everyone by the end of every week if that's possible. So thank you very much, and my information is below if you need to get a hold of me. Thank you.